The one meditation, daily life practice mindfulness is that you see your concept, the ignorance, holding true to existent I, I go to the form sound simultaneously, and then the Shepa, long phenomena. So true existent. So the Timutenzi, the Timutenzi, the ignorance holding the I is truly existent. Objects are truly existent, you see. So that is a like magician person. That is a like magician person, and then that's a like magician person. Then magician person has a certain wood or certain mantra or certain substances to hallucinate people, to hallucinate the audience, their senses, hallucinate. So like that, then it's a negative imprint left on the mental continuum from beginningless rebirth. So then you say, if you have film, to picture, put it in the machine with the electricity, then it can project on the movie screen like this. You can project. So there's all this negative imprint left on the mental continuum by the ignorance from beginningless rebirth. Then you see, then the project, like the film put in the machine, then project on the movie screen. So similar, there's ignorance by living negative imprint from beginner's rebirth. Then project, then it's a project decorate. You see, the mere level I, real. Project real, truly existence, or the existing by nature, or existing by nature, or existing from the society. So that real, you see. So not projected or decorated the hallucination. You see? So, then as well, form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object, everything. After middle level, then next second, then short second, then project, there's hallucination, real, everything real. Whatever we see, whatever we look at, we listen, everything real sound. So you are hearing my voice, real sound. So what that? Sorry. Sorry. Then, of course, you see, after that decoration, then real I, decorated, you see, on the middle of I. Then you see, you believe. Then you see, you believe, you entrust. Real I. The I is real. You entrust that. Oh, that is the root of your samsara. You are creating the root of your samsara, ignorance. Each time when you think that, you are creating the root of samsara. You have to know that. It's not created by God. Your root of samsara is not created by God. It's created by you. So, so like this, I heard first World War started by one person. The evolution started from one person. Then it grew up more and more. So even that, you see, so how it created it. Yes. The project, ignorance created put a negative imprint there on the mind. The project that middle level I, the real I, decorated. And then oh, then oh, start like that, from that. Oh, then you can see, then this real I want power, don't want lose, want the victory, and then it starts from there, you see. So that, then more and more, you see, that happened then. Become First World War. You see, like that. Then also, similar thing, Second World War. Like that started. So the real I don't want the victory, don't want to lose power, then it starts from there. You see? You have to know how, you have to know that. So when it gets larger, then become Second World War. And so that, that's the biggest, then countries fighting each other, come from there, and fighting each other, society fighting, civil war, country, society, or the groups fighting each other, or fighting the family, so yourself, quarrel, fight, all come from that. You see, we don't fight by thinking middle level I. You don't fight to other sentient beings by thinking middle level I. This middle level I fight, kill others. No. When you're angry, so if you're able to think how the I is, that I exists in a mere name. I existing intimate name. So you see, when you concentrate on that, when the I is existing, not that no I. There is I, but existing in the name. So when you think that, anger is gone. When you think that, anger is gone. So that's best practice of patience. Do you understand now? Do you understand? By thinking the I, the way that it exists, not the hallucination, but the way it exists in mere name. Total no space for anger, total no reason to get angry, total no reason to get angry. Do you understand? All that thing. Total no reason to get angry. There is such realize, not realize, so no reason to get angry. You have to get the point. All like that. But then of course the mind, when the mind is distracted, unable to continue in that awareness, and then of course they realize, then anger comes, you see. Then you believe the real I, well, then anger comes. In ignorance, then the anger comes after that. So that's all there. That's all there. So you see, in the world, can you imagine all this fighting, quarreling, killing 100,000 people, million people, gas and all this. Can you imagine? So all that comes from, I say, believing this as real. You understand? Now you understand. Believing that the I is real, not a mere level by mind. You understand? This very subtle, the most subtle, the kasuri, person kikas, the kasuri, the gacha subtle object to be repeated. So, gacha tamo. So, not a mere level by mind. This I. Reality is, yes, it exists the only way it exists, that. So, then you see, with that ignorance, believing not made level by mind. Oh, that creates all problem. You see, because of problem to the other sentences and numberless, then you cause yourself. You see, all come from hallucination, hallucinated mind, the ignorance. You understand? So everything comes from ignorance. So you see, including depression, millions and millions of people are depression. It came from that. So